South Africa is gearing up for its general elections on May 29th, which are projected to be the most competitive since the first democratic elections in 1994. Viewers Paul Ndiho spoke to Ricky Mukonza, a political analyst and professor at Tshwane University of Technology in South Africa, about the vote.
Elections are taking place on the 29th of May, and various political players and political institutions are canvassing for votes. It's largely peaceful, with a few, squabbles that you see. For example, the one between Umkhonto weSizwe and the African National Congress. You would also see squabbles between the African National Congress and the Democratic Alliance, and also the Economic Freedom Fighters, but nothing really to say could render the elections, violent, or to render the elections to be, unfree or unfair. I think generally the environment is likely peaceful.
When I've talked to a lot of people out there, they seem to suggest that this could be the first time in nearly 30 years ANC loses its majority. They cite polls, they cite the unemployment factor, they cite the rampant road sheddings. So a lot of people are disgruntled over some of those issues, and they say that they are most likely not to vote for the ANC. Your thoughts? You
have South Africa being labeled by the World Bank as the most unequal society in the world. And that also has led to quite high poverty levels and poor service delivery amongst government departments. The signs are there that the ANC could for the first time go below the 50% mark that would allow it to form a government on its own at the national sphere of government. We know that at provincial level, the African National Congress has already lost the Western Cape, so it's also expected to lose that one. But it's equally likely to lose Gauteng. There are signs that in Gauteng the ANC could poll less than 50%. The same fears are also in KwaZulu-Natal, where the Jacob Zuma factor is seen as likely to cause the ANC not to get 50%. I think you are very right in pointing out that there are 5 factors that are causing people to be generally disgruntled with the ANC rule.
That was Ricky Mukonza, a political analyst and professor at Tshwane University of Technology in South Africa.